Before I have Dr. Dan provide some updates on long-term care testing, I want to talk briefly about the importance of contact tracing. In the month of June, just over 77% of positive cases were successfully contacted. From July 1st to July 20th, nearly 80% of cases were successfully contacted. This means that we talked to a person and they either completed the initial interview or verbally refused to complete the interview. These are good percentages compared to what I'm hearing from other states. But they also mean that about 20% of people who are positive are not responding to contact tracers. Those are the people we really worry about because it means that they likely aren't taking steps that they need to protect themselves, their friends, and their family members who might also have been exposed. I cannot stress enough how invaluable contact tracing is in helping to stop the spread of COVID-19. Every Hoosier has a role to play by telling your employer, your friends or family members, and by working with contact tracers if you test positive. We've been able to mitigate the spread of COVID in a number of situations here in Indiana because people have cooperated with our contact tracers. For example, when a staffer tested positive at a church camp in southern Indiana, we were able to quickly act to determine who else was in close contact and to quarantine those individuals. 40 of the 50 camp staff from at least 8 different states wound up testing positive. But they were able to quarantine or isolate on site, and we were able to keep the campers from joining the staffers and then increasing the number of infections. This helped prevent further spread of the illness both here in Indiana and those staff members' home states. We've had at least 75 other cases traced to camps, family reunions, church events, graduation parties, bachelor parties, and weddings. At least 11 cases have been traced to 2 bachelor parties in southwestern Indiana. We suspect that there may have been more because people refused to name close contacts for many of those parties. We also have had up to 60 people exposed to a case at a prom here in the state of Indiana. These are all real-world examples and allowed us to pinpoint the source of an infection and to notify individuals so that they could protect others from COVID. Having people willing to tell us where they were and who they were with while they were ill significantly reduces the spread of COVID. So we encourage any Hoosier who gets a phone call or a text from our contact tracers to please respond. We all have a role to play in preventing COVID cases.